Did you know that people don't actually walk into restaurants because they're looking for a place to sit down? Restaurants are not there because they have chairs, right? I know it's a little snarky, and I do love it when those Romeo moments come to me. But can I ask you a question? What question have you been asking yourself all week? Not the one that, you're sharing in public and you're telling everybody else, but that deep, that inside question that you're really trying to wrestle with. It's been sitting there quietly in the back of your mind. And the answer, let's be brutally honest, the answer really doesn't feel like it's coming at all. It feels like it's lost, missed, not there. Just maybe even the answer doesn't really exist. I know what that feels like. Sometimes we feel so clear and powerful and on point and on message. And sometimes that doesn't hit at all. Everybody's like, I didn't get it. I didn't understand. We go live with this incredible message. We're like, oh man, the whole world is going to be changed by this message. And then, nobody even watches it. We have this idea that's going through our head, and we know that it needs to be shared. But immediately, all of the questions, all the all the stuff inside of us comes to the top, and we spend our time wrestling with it because we keep approaching the hey, there's really delicious food here at this restaurant. If you're looking for Chinese food, this is the best Chinese food restaurant in all of our town. Instead of sharing that with people, we're telling them we have spent our time making sure that our restaurant has the most comfortable chairs in the world. Hey, Viral, glad to have you here with us. And we end up losing everybody before we ever start because we've told them how amazingly, wonderfully comfortable the chairs are. And we never, ever have addressed the fact that we have really good food. Or even more importantly, understood that the reason why they're looking for food is because they're hungry. Now, once again, I'm totally calling myself out more than anything. But it still is very real and very true. I need to be clear with you so that you know who I am and what I'm doing. And even as I say that, I feel like, man, this isn't being clear at all. I mean, you've heard me talk about helping over 5,000 people write, publish, market their books to bestseller. And then if you get on a phone call with me, I talk about the fact that, well, yeah, we do that, but really we're a marketing company. And it's like, huh? What does that mean? It doesn't even make sense, does it? And there's all kinds of other words that I'm using and trying. I talk about clarity, consistency, and connection. And all too often, I'm just being real here with you. I'm neither clear or consistent with that clarity when I am clear. And so it never connects. But I also know how, even when I fail doing it for myself, how to help others do that, how to see who they are, know what their special talent and gift is, and be able to really help them share that with the world. If I stay in a conversation long enough with you, those insights are going to come. It's just how I am. Not because of some deeply spiritual, metaphysical kind of woo-woo thing, but just purely because A, I see you, and B, I know that you're not looking for comfy chairs. I know that you need visibility. You need real big seen because you've got bills to pay. You have people you want to help and serve. You have legitimate things you want to do in this world. And first, you need to feel that seen. And then from there, you need to see possibility. I get that. And I also understand that sometimes I'm not clear on that. And so it makes it really hard for you to understand as well. So, my question for you is what's the thing that's been sitting in the back of your mind all week? What's that question that you've been carrying? The real one, the genuine one. I'd love to hear that. I'd love to talk to you about that. I'd love to know, is there anything I can do to help with that? For you to feel really truly seen in that place. It's hard to go to sometimes, but even more so, that place that you totally want to go, but you really aren't sure it's safe to be there. Or worse yet, somebody's telling you how comfy the chairs are, when what I really need to be telling you is, if you're hungry, here's some food for you to eat. I'm so grateful for you. I hope you're happy. You feel really safe and warm and loved. And until we're together again next time, you have a great week.